Hey everyone, this is Bobo. I'm here to do a video on two different types of gachapons in two different games, not just Mabinogi, but also Heartopia. So for those that don't know what a Heartopia is, it is a brand new game that just came out in the US. It's been around in China for a bit though, but I just started kind of playing this game for a while, and yes, I have been opening gachapons. Let me just give you guys a little wave here. I don't think there's like a quick way to do emotes. At least I don't know yet. But like just there's my emotes. It's a lot different than Mabinogi, of course. But anyways, I've noticed a lot of people in the Heartopia, I guess, community have been complaining a lot about the gacha system. And out of curiosity, I wanted to know or see the difference between Mabinogi Gachapon and Heartopia Gachapon and see which one is better or worse. For those that already know the answer or have an idea or just, want to voice your opinions after watching my videos, feel free to post your comments in the video below. Alright, let's go on to, I guess, the entire gacha system in general. Moving on to Mabinogi first, I'm gonna show you guys. So the latest gachapon that we have for Mabinogi is the Festive Eastern Box. I'm not gonna say it's the best gachapon, there's a lot more better gachapons out there. This is kind of one of those filler gachapons. But most of their gachapons in Mabinogi are about the cost of this. You get about, at most, 45 items, and it costs 57,500 NX, which is equivalent to $57.50. Really easy conversion if you look at, 57, 50, yeah. It's easy conversion right there. You don't have to think so much. And it's 45 items. Of course, you can get less, but obviously you get more bang for your buck by spending the largest amount. The items, of course, include fashion outfits, outfit pieces, just a lot of what we like to call in our Mabinogi world, fashionogi. A lot of fashion stuff. A lot of it's all cosmetics, guys. It's all skins. There's not really anything that's like pay to win, but it's really just like looks for your character, chairs that you guys can use, skins that you guys can have, and this is not really common, but they do have what's called the shopkeeper Ellie's mysterious shop, which is basically you can convert your coins that you receive from this gachapon to guarantee an item in the gachapon. Now, this is not common. I don't think they're gonna keep it this way because it seems like it's an event only thing, but who knows, that they might change their mind after watching this video and getting kind of like, oopsie daisy, maybe we should probably keep it in because Bobo here is making us look bad. But anyways, the items, the coins, I guess, is a lot different than what you would say Heartopia Gachapon would be. Basically, the coin you get is guaranteed to be given to you the moment you get an item in Mabinogi from your gachapon. So unlike Heartopia, which is like if you get a duplicate item, your duplicate item immediately turns into a ticket which you can redeem for other items that's in the gachapon. In Mabinogi, they don't do that. You're gonna get a coin and you're gonna get an item. Even if it's a duplicate item, you're still gonna keep that item. So that's how Mabinogi Gachapon is, okay? Keep that in mind, Heartopia people. Now going on to Heartopia. This is probably gonna be a really long video, guys, FYI. And please, like, subscribe, share, because I spent quite a lot on this video just, having to open 2 gachapons for you guys. Alright, let's see. Going on to Heartopia. So in Heartopia, here's how their gachapons look like. I want to say it's very visually appealing with all the animations and whatnot. When you click on it, you just go, woof, look at this. But in terms of items, there is not a huge lot. If I click on here, you can see what you can get in this gachapon. Again, it is just like Mabinogi where you get cosmetics, a lot of cosmetics, items you can use, just like skins and stuff, same thing. You got some skins for your dog, But that's it. It's like a really small pool here, which kind of makes me feel like I'm gonna win a lot, right? Yes or no? Basically, if you end up getting a duplicate item, which is probably gonna happen, you will get what's called these tickets here, exhibition ticket stubs. And with these ticket stubs, you can use them to exchange into their other store of the same, I guess, similar gacha items. But you can see they're different. The main one looks like this, and then the exchange store shows the same stuff but in a different color. So in a way, if you kind of failed at getting a duplicate item, your tickets can be exchanged for a guaranteed like item. I want to say it's quite a lot of tickets compared to Mabinogi, because Mabinogi, going onto their website here, you can see that on the page here. I guess one of the cheapest items you can exchange here is like 100 coins, and for you to get 100 coins, you have to open 100 boxes, which is quite a lot. You only get 1 coin per box, so it's a little bit excessive in my opinion. I want to say Heartopia is a little bit more generous with their exchange tickets. But the difference between this and Mabinogi is that once you get a duplicate item, it automatically turns into a ticket. So you don't get multiple copies of that duplicate items. You can't sell them. You can't share them with your friends. It just goes poof and turns into a duplicate ticket. So that's kind of the downside. I guess difference here. Excuse me. I'm losing my voice already. Alright. Now, the cost. Let's figure out the cost here. The cost, difference ratio. I did the math already for you guys, okay? So, for Heartopia, let's go back to their currency thingy. Ah, the money. Alright. So, for Heartopia, the most amount, I guess the biggest deal you can get here is for $100, you get 6,480 heart diamonds, plus the 570. I hope people are like fully aware that it's not a total of 6,480, but it's 6,480 plus the 570. So, that basically equals to a total of 7,050 hearts. Okay, and then they do another conversion, which I kind of find is annoying, because then with those hearts, you have to convert that to these I guess, what are these called? Exhibition passes. So for each exhibition pass, it costs 10 of the hearts for 1. And then you have to convert it from there. I know like Mabinogi people are watching this and going like, what the heck? Like, this is so much to think about. But and then from there you need to have 6 of these exhibition passes just to open 1 item. Okay, so what does that mean? What is the difference here? The difference here is that for Heartopia, if you spend $100, the most you can get, if I had to round it in a way, is 117.5 Gachapon pulls. Like, that sounds like a lot if you think about it. 117.5 of these. You can get 10 in a draw right now, but you can get 117.5 for $100, assuming you're buying the, I guess, the max deal here. Just FYI. What does that equal to? That equals to about 0.85 cents per gacha. Now that sounds really cheap when I say it like that, 85 cents per gacha. Again, remember, the Gachapon system, the items you guys get is completely different. It is literally just this stuff. I can actually count what you can get in this list here. It's not a lot. For Mabinogi, however, for Mabinogi, it's a lot different. in their Gachapons, they have a huge list of stuff. So if I were to click on the items and rates, open up the items and rates, this is what you can get. A lot of stuff. The difference here, if I do the math, again, it is different because Mabinogi's Gachapon is $57.50 max. If I had to kind of convert it to like $100, that's equivalent to 78 Gachapons for Mabinogi. Which basically means for each Gachapon in Mabinogi, it costs $1.28. Okay? So FYI, just in summary, just flat out summary, if you were to just spend the most, the $57.50 or whatever, $100 total for each game, for $100 in Mabinogi, you get 78 Gachapons. For Heartopia, you get 117.5 Gachapons. So that is the difference here. Just keep it in mind, guys. Okay. Just to be fair for this video, I am only going to be spending the amount of Gachapons I will open from Mabinogi. I'm not going to be opening 78 Gachapons. That's a weird number from Mabinogi. But that means I had to convert like the difference for Heartopia, and for Heartopia that means I'll be opening 67 Gachapons for the same value of $57.50. Alright, I know some people are like confusing and trying to figure out the math here, but I wish I can like show it to you guys visually, but it's on the side of my screen right now. Alright, let's go. Let's start with Mabinogi first. So guys, all Heartopia people, you guys can see how Mabinogi Gachapons is. This is what I've been doing for years. This Gachapon is actually, in my opinion, the Gachapon system in Mabinogi, I want to say it's not that great. It is a very hit or miss thing. You do see the luck here. You do see that there are times where sometimes I do get lucky and sometimes I really don't. And just by opening Gachapons in Heartopia, I did notice a lot of people complaining about the rates and it being possibly incorrect. I'm with you guys on there. I can see it too. But we just gotta see it for ourselves, right? Alright. Okay, let's open the Mabinogi Gachapons first. So I have a stack right here, and I'm not gonna do this Gachapon video like I would normally do in my other videos. I'm just gonna open all of them right now, all in one go. Alright, no muffin or anything. So how it works is when you open a Gachapon in Mabinogi, there is no shiny, flashy effects. It literally is a box in your inventory that you just opened. So I'm opening it right now. You can see all the items showing up on my point menu here. It is an inventory separate from your actual inventory, so that way it doesn't get clogged up, which is great. And I'm also receiving all the coins, the currency, for to exchange for, I guess, something else in the Gachapon. Now let's see what I got. 47 items. I think it's like, I lost track of where I actually started opening for my previous Gachapon, but I'm pretty sure it was like around here. Alright. See, there is, how many per page? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I opened 45. There should be 45 pages here. 2, 4. Alright, somewhere in the middle of here. I've been opening Gachapons previously, so I don't remember where I last left off. But let me just show you guys what I got. Okay, definitely this is a new one. I got a small oriental archway. This is a homestead item for your, I guess you can say housing area if you would like to call it. Where'd it go? Yes, Heartopia inventory Mabinogi is crazy. Alright, there it is. Put it to the side here. So you can see items you get for your house. Oh, it's quite big. And I'm imagining this as like if you were to open Heartopia Gachapon and then you got like something for your house. Similar result. I got one thing somewhat nice. If you like that look, you know, if that's what you're kind of going for. I got a pair of boots, but yes, they're for male. And how does that work in Mabinogi? Well, unfortunately, if you're a female character in Mabinogi, you cannot wear the male outfits if it's specifically gender locked to male. Vice versa too. So in a way, this thing is garbage now for me. Unless you just you can't sell it. You can sell it to other players, but that's all you can really do. You can give it to another account, I guess, that has another character in your account that's a male. That would work too. Let's see. I did get shoes, so in a way, yes, that's nice. But keep in mind that what's equivalent? What I feel is equivalent to Mabinogi and Heartopia is receiving an item, like the good item, is receiving like the main new items. Getting old items in Mabinogi Gachapon does not feel like a win to me. In a way, it almost feels like a dupe. So this outfit here is not, I don't think it is one of the new ones. Neon Blossom Shinobi Heels, that is not part of the new stuff in the Gachapons. If I were to show you guys the Gachapon, these are the new stuff. They do show you what the new outfits are. And then when you click on the items and rates, it will show you the whole entire list, even the percentage rate. It's pretty low. Look, the lowest you can get is a point 0.1. 0.1. It's not even 1%, but it's like a 0.1. And then everything else following along it is there either like old stuff or just maybe okay stuff, not too crazy stuff, probably stuff you would see as the low tier stuff. But that's basically how I would see it. So no, I'm just going to pinpoint what I got that was new, just to show as a win, as if you were to play Heartopia and open a Gachapon. Oh, that was a win. Okay, so that one wasn't really a win, even though I got a pair of shoes that I can use. Got a male outfit, male shoes here. There are buff potions, which I do want to say is not too crazy of a win either. So think of it as a dupe. Got a dupe here, got a dupe there, got a dupe there. Next page. Let's see. Reading glasses. It's a face wear, kind of a nice accessory, but it isn't one of the new stuff. Not one of the new stuff. I got a Spirit Transformation to Cure, Eternal Flame Overlord. I don't think that is on the new stuff list. I'm looking at the Gachapon on the side here, and I don't see it. So one of the things I don't like about Mabinogi Gachapons is they do mix it up with a lot of the old stuff too, but sometimes people like that because if they had missed out on the previous Gachapons, in a way it kind of combines it. So it gives you a second chance to get it, I guess. I got an Apricot Blossom outfit. It is an outfit, but it's not one of the new outfits. Again, it's middle tier stuff. Some people who play the game, though, if this is your first time playing Mabinogi and first time opening Gachapon, it might be a huge win for you. But for those people who are like actively playing Mabinogi and opening Gachapons constantly, you know they're trying to get the new stuff, and this is not the new stuff. Homestead Eastern Wall. I think that's one of the... I don't think that's one of the new stuff, no. But it is another Homestead item, I'm not going to take it out. Apricot Blossom outfit for male, again, can't wear it. Neon Blossom Shinobi wig, again, can't wear it. I'm seeing this as dupes. Oops. You got a pet fixed dye here. Something very useless, honestly. Homestead Small Black Pine Tree. Yeah, it's a tree, but again, nothing crazy. Now here's a kind of a win. It is not one of the new outfits, but it is a special outfit. And when you get special outfits, that usually means that they animate and have some sort of effect to it. So those are kind of worth quite a bit. Not a crazy amount since it's not the new outfit, but at least it is relatively good. Let's see how much if I were to click on the auction shop. 14 mil. Now I know some of you guys are like, whoa, 14 mil. Currency in Mabinogi has way inflated. So 14 mil is it's okay. It's not super expensive, but it's okay. What else we got? We got potion lore, skill training potion. I would consider that a dupe. Another male wig and hairpiece. Fixed dye set. What is this? Oh, it's a chair. Okay. I like chairs, so sometimes it's preference, but you know, sometimes this is not a new thing. This is not a new thing. Can I move this? Oh my god. I think this is not a new thing. There you go. It's a chair. It creates like a little animated effect. Yeah, Mabinogi's an old game. You're gonna see some like clippings, but they're working on it. They're working on the Unreal Engine version. Okay. Yeah. Excuse me. This is not one of the new chairs. This is an old chair. So not a win. Not a win here, guys. Going on. I'm not seeing anything else here. Potion, magic, librarian, lanyard, reading glasses, floral, falcon, act 2, threshold cut, training potion, modernized mist kimono. This is an old outfit, but it is still an outfit regardless. I can show you the outfits, of course, if you guys are curious. Show you guys the outfit. I mean, they're cute. It's like if you were to say, like, if you were to open a Gachapon in Heartopia and then, like, they have the main outfit and then they had, like, a sub-outfit. It's like getting, like, a sub-outfit. You decide whether it's a win or not. Magic Librarian Layer. Oh, I read that already. Okay. And then here's another dupe. So you're seeing a lot of dupes here, but they don't like exchange it for anything. You're literally stuck with a dupe. Mabinogi, you get a lot of stuff filled up in your inventory. Staff appearance scroll. That is not new. Hillwind in eroded skin mask, not new. Large white porcelain, speedwalk potion, troubadour, whatever. Can't read that. Spirit transformation liqueur. They have gesture animation. I know you can buy gestures in Heartopia, but here you gotta pay. Fixed color metal dye, aromatic apricot blossom outfit from male, some fixed dyes, lots of fixed dyes, potion. Here is a Festern Eastern shoe. Okay, all right. Listen up, Heartopians. Basically, I finally got something from the Gachapon that's new, and that is the Festive Eastern Shoes. It is for male, though, so womp womp. Unfortunately, it is for not my character. And then Stern Gesture and Apricot Blossom outfit. Again, another dupe. So you can see, like, this Gachapon, at least for, you know, a common thing you're gonna see in Mabinogi, at least, is spending $1. What was it that I said? I had it on the side here. $1.28 for each of these items. For each of these items that I just opened. Let me just open that list again for you guys to see. Each of these items cost me $1.25. $1.28, sorry. Each of these items cost me $1.28. Even the ones that I can't wear, even the ones that are useless, they all cost me $1.28. Keep that in mind. So if you guys are thinking how bad Heartopia Gachapon is, I mean, keep that in mind with Mabinogi. Now, I can feel the opinion shifting here right now. But anyways, that is what I got in Mabinogi. Let's go on over to Heartopia and see what we got. Alright, Heartopia. So, for the Eastern Gachapon that I opened in Mabinogi, I did already open it previously, so I kind of already had a more of a opening Gachapon pool already. And I didn't really get a lot of good stuff, just FYI. I didn't get a lot of the rare stuff. I've definitely spent $100 already on that Gachapon if you include this video, so the fact that I've spent at least $100 in Mabinogi Gachapon and maybe gotten only like 1 or 2 items that were decently okay is a little bit sad. But let's check out let's check out Heartopia. Now, Heartopia has quite a lot of Gachapons, not just like one specific one. They are sorted in different categories where it's like, here's a female one for the forest spell, and then here's the male one for the forest spell. There is also a one that's specifically for furniture, for your house, because Heartopia is very popular, known for, you know, being able to decorate your house or build your house, which I fully appreciate. Next, let's see. They do have other kinds of gachapons where it's like, right now they have the My Little Pony collab, and basically if you were to open one of these items or pull one of these gachapons, it will remove it from the list, and you're guaranteed to get the other ones. You're not going to be stuck with that same item, so basically you cannot get a dupe. The downside to this is that the amount of tickets you need to spend for each pull increases every time you pull, so it gets more and more expensive, which is like horrible. Of course, I know some of you guys are like, oh, like hoping that your first pull is gonna be the car, which is the big winner here. Because once you get the car, which I think is an interesting idea, is that once you get the car, you get every item that's here already, every single item. You don't just get the car, which is great. But the downside is, I know like 90% of you guys are watching this are gonna say like, I didn't get the car on my first pull, no way. Okay, maybe 100% of you guys said that. But basically, it's a really low chance to get the car, and it does get more and more expensive as you pull. It's a little bit more predatory, I want to say, because it kind of like makes people feel like they have to keep going until they win, because they know they're just like inches away from getting that car, right? They also have another kind that's similar to the one that the My Little Pony collab, which is same thing, where you draw gachapons, and they slowly increase the more you draw, but then you won't get duplicates. So you're kind of like guaranteed to get any other item that is like not checked off here. This is not gachapons that you spend with real money. It uses the blue hearts instead of the pink, which is the one that costs currency here. So I'm not going to showcase this gachapon at all. This has nothing to do with actually spending real money. The ones that we're gonna do in this video is the forest spell ones. Because the car ones I've already done, guilty. But yeah, I'm gonna showcase the forest spell one, and I have to be fair, I have to showcase the equivalent amount that I had spent on Mabinogi that I just showed you guys. So Mabinogi, again, I had opened a full stack of 45 gachapons, which is equivalent to $57.50. So whatever that's equivalent to $57.50 in Heartopia, with the, I guess what you would call the biggest discount here at this price point average. Oh no, don't charge me. Cancel that. Jeez. I'm about to charge my card. I'm waiting for this to go away. Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's super predatory. Like, Jesus. Okay. Basically, whatever that's equivalent to $57.50 is what I'm going to open in this gachapon here. And that would be a total of it's going to be a total of 67 gachapons. So I'm gonna draw a total of 6 times here in the 10 draw, and pull 7 times individually. So that's the equivalent, okay? Just like keep in mind as you watch this. Now, which ones am I gonna pull though? The main one that I kind of want to pull is, I guess it's nice that I have an option choice here. I have been trying to pull the tree house one, just mainly because for the decorative items, the big winner here that I want to get is the water. Unfortunately, you cannot get it with exchanging these tickets. So, like, I was hoping I could exchange it with tickets, but I guess it's off limits. So I am unfortunately gonna have to, pull it. Now, the great thing, I guess, about their Gachapon system is that once you do pull up to a certain amount, they do give you some free exhibition passes eventually at some point. So, yeah, that's kind of a nice little bonus. Alright, let's go ahead and pull. I need a get an equivalent of like 67 like pulls anyways. I have it on me at least currency wise. Let's go. And of course they do this little cute animation effect as you open the gachapons. Did I win? Oh, I did not win. I have to see the rainbow. If I see the rainbow, then I know I won. Like ish. You're not guaranteed though, for sure that you won. You know, you won what you wanted. Okay, I got a little kitchen island. Lamp set, rug, stairs, archway. What's my good item here? The stairwell, the spiral stairs. Plushie ornament, another stairs, though that's a duplicate. Rocking chair, spectral tulip. Ooh, that's pretty. So after you open everything, you will see your whole entire list of what you got, and you will see what are duplicates. So everything that I had pulled previously turned into a duplicate. I kind of don't really like this about the furniture stuff, because like, what if I want multiple furnitures of something, right? So confirm how the build mode works. Let's see. So the items that I got, it's not like Mabinogi where it goes into like a point inventory. It literally just like plops in your depending on what you open, of course. Like if it's a building item, it's gonna go into your building thing here. So I can click on here, I can see the section of where I got the stairs. It's right there. The neat thing is, yes, I can get multiple items of this stairway if I just spend gold. Like, I still have to spend gold just to plop it down, which is honestly not a lot of money. Like, it's nothing. It's in-game currency. But for the furniture item, let's say, where is it? My furniture is packed with stuff. I'm trying to find one that's like from the Gachapon that I just pulled. I know I got some lights. I got some lights, but it turned into dupe. Anyways, I'm trying to find one that I didn't put down yet. I must have put them all down. Anyways, since it's not in my inventory, all I can say is if you get like a chair or something like that, you're just stuck with one. You can't have multiple chairs, which I think is odd. I'm gonna go up. Welcome to my house. Alright. I'm gonna go to my chair section here, and you can see I did pull the Gachapon earlier, and I got these chairs. If you get them again, you're not gonna be able to have two. So in a way, it's like, oh, what if I wanted two rocking chairs? I can't. You can't, unfortunately. Unless you go maybe where is it? Let me get out of here. Unless you go back here, go here, and then click exchange store. Wait, sorry, wrong inventory. Wrong Gachapon. Oh my god, I'm so lost in all their Gachapons. They have so many. Okay, so you go back and go to the exchange store. See, like, you only get like one of this, of course. Obviously, like this is the big rare item that I got earlier. But not in this video. But you can only get one of the items, and you can't have multiple of these items. You go to the exchange store. If you want more, you can exchange it with the coupon. So I guess that's the only way you can do it. It's kind of whack, I want to say, but some of these items aren't a lot. Like you got 15 coupons, which is not a crazy amount. But yeah, let's open another one. I only did one so far. Let's open another one. I'm supposed to draw 67. Remember this, guys. 67. So I still have 57 more to go. Let's go. Come on, rainbow! Sad. Not a winner. Alright, stairs that I got more dupes of the what do you call it, of the furniture. Okay, so the nice thing is that if you do get like things like stairways, like this arm rail, or like a wallpaper, you can use it obviously for multiple walls. It's not like you can only paint one wall and then you're screwed. You can definitely paint multiple walls with this blueprint, I guess you call it. Dupes though, a lot. Basically all of this here, except for that one wallpaper I just got, were all dupes. And you do get a different amount of tickets, depending on what the item is. So you can see it's very fainted, but you can see right there that some of these tickets are 10, some of these are 5. So it's not gonna be, you know, all the same. Alright, there we go. We're going head on first again. 4 more to go. 4 more and 7. 4 more and 7. Let's go. Get lucky. The winning item here, obviously, is the rainbow. Rainbow! Rainbow! Sad. Rainbow or yellow in a way is kind of good, but at this point, I'm losing. Chair, wall, stairs, sideboard, walls, carpet, railings. No, I really, really want the water. Just give me water. I'm thirsty. I got all dupes. So that was my 3rd stack now, guys. Keeping track right now. 4th stack, here we go. Fourth stack. And after that, it's gonna be 2 more. Oh, rainbow! Let's go! I'm clapping for myself. Let's see. Forest Spell, Starstone, Arcway. Oh, what is it? Oh, this is not rainbow. This is a yellow item. Fairly rare, so it's okay, I guess. I want to know what my rainbow item is. Rainbow, what is it? Is it water? Is it water? Oh, it's not water. Reading Nook Mirror Cabinet. Okay. Out of all those things, half of it was dupes. Well, a little bit more than half, but you know. Alright, 2 more, guys, 2 more. I know some people watching don't like expect you to be opening this many Gachapons in Heartopia, but I'm telling you guys this is how much I'm spending on Mabinogi, okay? I'm spending basically 67 pulls every gacha in Mabinogi. I'm questioning my life choices right now. Oh shoot, I just got a rainbow one. I just realized that. Oh shoot. Alright, let's go. Water. Please? Yes! Water! Okay, so this to me is equivalent to winning like one of the main outfits in Mabinogi right now that was like in the Gachapon that they're showcasing. So in a way, I kind of won. Alright, nice. Now there's another water thing, by the way. There's another water thing. There is another one. Right there. See? Alright, there's one more over there. Oh, also, because I've reached the 100 threshold, I can actually claim some free gachas, which is like 30 of these is what, 5? Yeah, 5 free gachapons, which is nice. Mabinogi, take note, please give us free gachapons. And yeah, alright, so I'm trying to think about like how far along did I just... How many... 5? I did 5 stacks? Okay, 1 more, and then... I think I did... Oh shoot, I hope I didn't lose count. This should be correct. 1 more, and then 7 individual ones. Now, I could still keep holding the forest bell, but I know some of you guys are like, I don't want to see I want to see outfits, okay? Like, alright, let's go to the outfits. Let's do 1 stack on the outfits. In terms of the outfits here, the ones that I do like, or obviously would like to go for, I do like the wings. Not gonna lie, I like the wings. Outfit, okay. It's just okay. Sometimes people don't care about the outfits, you know? I do like... What do you call it? Where is it? Oh, this thing right here. I do like little... glowy, whatever headband, whatever that is called. Horns? Yes. And of course, there's different items in the male one. Some of these are kind of nice too. Like, actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna pull this one instead of the female one. I know some of you guys are like, what? It's because I actually really like this one right here. I like this little watering can. This is a watering can skin, by the way. It's a watering can skin. So I'm gonna pull this one, hoping I get the watering can skin. I like that more than the wings. Everything else is like, eh. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna pull 1 stack and 6. And that's how it is. Alright, here we go. I just have to see if it's a rainbow, and that's how I'll know I'm good. Rainbow, 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 rainbow! Alright, come on, give me the watering can. Okay, got a lambswool outfit for my pet. Another one. Shoes. Starry dots for my face. What is the... Okay, that's not the rainbow thing. Eyes. Goggles. Another dupe. Rainbow thing. Oh, it's the outfit. Okay. Which is great. it's great. So, okay, FYI, there's no gender lock in Heartopia. You can actually, like, there's no gender at all, actually, in a way. It doesn't say, like, are you male or female? You can actually switch if you want to. Like, switch whatever outfit you want to wear, and whatever you wear, whatever hairstyle you wear, will determine, I guess, whatever gender you choose to be. So there's no lock on gender here. I can wear the male outfits if I want to. Which I think is nice. Okay, eyes. Lambswool outfit. Okay, I got a few dupes, but, you know, I did get an outfit. And some dupe tickets. That one gave me... This one gave me 30, so some, you know, expensive, I guess, dupes will give you quite a lot more. Alright, confirm. And then after that, let's see, 7 individual draws, just to make it equivalent to Mabby. I know some of you guys are now, like, all these people who are watching Heartopia for Heartopia right now, think that Gachapon is bad. You have not seen... I want to say right now, at this point, my popular opinion is you have not seen how bad Mabinogi Gachapon is. Let's see. I'm going to pull... Yeah, I'm gonna pull this one because I still want that. I still want that. I still want that. Do you think I can get it individually? They do say next 23 draws guaranteed auto-obtain rare item. I don't know. I don't think that's real. But it's real. Alright, 1 item. 1 individual gacha. I have to do 7 of these. Just to be fair. Okay, purple. Nope. Socks, though, are nice. That's new. I actually got a new item. Saw dupe. Alright, second item. Okay, another purple item. Sorry, dots. Draw again. Third item. Okay, that's a dupe. I think. Yeah, it is. Fourth item? Oh my god. Hat! Okay. Fifth item? A bag? I lost track. Is that my 6th item or 7th item? I think that I think that was my 6th item. I'm so sorry. I think I lost track here. I think that was my 6th item. Okay, one more. If it was my 7th item, don't count. No, if this was my 8th item, don't count it. I guess, but like I lost track. I think this is my 7th. Honestly, I think pulling like a whole stack is way better than like individual. It just seems way better. Anyways, all right. So that is what I got in this Gachapon. The exchange. I did get quite a lot of tickets. This is including tickets that I have gotten in previous Gachapon. So please, this is not the total that I got today. I know I had like already quite a few hundred earlier. But that means if I were to exchange something, I can exchange like I can exchange for the watering candle, but at a different color. Who knows? Sometimes the colored ones are like the different colored ones in this shop is actually better than the ones that you see in the main Gachapon here. So like be sure to look at that before you guys like, you know, actually pull the gacha. But yeah, that is basically the difference between the two Gachapons. Let me show you guys where these outfits are. They will show up in your wardrobe section. So see, I can still wear it even though it's a male. Just holding other things. The face stuff, the goggles, the ears, socks, the shoes, the hat. So yeah, you can basically change it up easily in your closet. And I already showed you guys where the building stuff is. So that is basic. Oh, let me show you guys where the buildings. The new one, right? The water one. That's something you guys probably want to see. And at least they have like a rarity symbol to it where it's like, oh, it's rainbow, then you know it's rare. Okay. So here, under this section, I did get a tree. It's gonna cost me 20 gold just to like put it down even though I got it from the Gachapon. But you can at least have multiple of these trees. There is no selling in this game, so you can't really sell sell the items that you get. I did get the tulip. So there's the tulip. Again, costs gold, but honestly gold is not that hard to get in this game. And of course the water! This is what I've been wanting. I can make like a river if I just connect the two. It becomes like a river. Not like Mabby where like, I'm sorry Mabby, I'm so sorry, but Mabby, when you gave me like water to make ponds, it's limited to like a certain amount, and then that really bugs me. At least here I can like spend gold and like, you know, and they're not that expensive, and I can make a whole river if I wanted to. But yeah, Nito. And of course, you can delete it if you don't want it in your house. Okay. But yeah, that is basically the differences between the two Gachapons in both games. Tell me what you guys feel about both Gachapons in both games. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have a popular opinion for each one. I'm curious to hear what all your guys opinions are. If you guys want to know my opinion, I kind of think Heartopia is not so bad in the Gachapons, considering the fact that they do give tickets, compensation tickets, I guess you would say, afterwards, and for it being 85 cents for each item is not so bad, comparing to have to spend $1.28 on a Mabinogi Gachapon and you get like a potion, and that's really sad. That's just my opinion for, all my viewers out there. I will say that this may or may not make me stop doing Gachapon videos on Mabinogi. Might see more videos of Heartopia on this channel, who knows. Anyways, thanks you guys for watching my videos. I'm sorry if I upsetted Mabinogi fans. I'm sorry if I upsetted Heartopia fans. But this video is strictly for people who, I guess, play both. Or curious about the other, I guess. Anyways, thanks you guys for watching my videos, and like always, please stay awesome.